Well, it's me again, and I really forgot to check what time it was last time we spoke, but I want to tell you it's a really interesting study of people sitting waiting at the border. You get to see how people manage their stress, and most of them, not too bad. A couple of them, definitely a problem, you would say. Now, the thing I'm really grateful for, I was very tempted when I was in the duty-free to buy some candies. And I could hear Jamie screaming at me. So, Jamie, I didn't. But I was very clever. Hang on a second. I was very clever before I left home. I got myself a breakfast shake that I thought I'd bring with me. And so I am quite convinced that with this delay and no cigarettes, I would be chugging down candies like you cannot believe right now. First thing I did was bring a coffee with me, and I've nearly finished that, so that's why I'm just getting this shake ready, because obviously any minute now I'm going to have to start drinking that to get some sweetness in me, because I'm not sweet enough. And then, of course, my big fear is whether the liquid in my body will actually start oozing out of my eyelids, and I'm hoping that won't happen. It is now, let me just have a look here, if it tells me, 11:29. Can't remember what the last time check was, but so let's call it 11:30. So I'm definitely going to be pretty late. I've got at least an hour and a half, I would say, the other side of the border. At least. It is what it is. Get over it. Bye for now. Well, hi everybody, this is DearMamaSal, and I'm not quite sure if I've hit the right place here, but I wanted to start the camera rolling in case I suddenly come across the bit that I love about this drive. As you can probably see, this is a really forested area of the trip. There are forests to the left of me, forests to the right of me, and we're just going through part of Bellingham at the moment, and just the other side of that, which is what we're coming up to, is just this incredible piece of the journey that I don't know why, it's my little bit of heaven. I have no idea why I feel that way when I drive it, but it's just like every time I drive it, I just love it to bits. It's sort of, if you had a piece of road and you said, okay, this epitomizes the best of where I live, I guess this part of, not this part right now, but the part I'm going to show you, it's just so beautiful. And although I don't live in the Bellingham area, whenever I come south of the border, this area with all its trees, and especially now, I don't know, you can't see them right now, but we've got lots of fall colors in the trees at the moment, and which is another reason why I wanted to make sure that I had the camera on, because there's some beautiful trees at the moment. I wonder if you can see the colors. So absolutely amazing coming through the border. You know, I was very concerned about whether it was going to be any easier at all with my new Canadian passport. It was a breeze. It was wonderful. The only thing they grilled me on was, how did I know Benji? And that was a no-brainer. So, and I did, oh, look at the trees here. I had written everything down, everything that I had in the car, so that they would know that. I had his address written down and telephone number. And, you know, did did everything I could to make it easy because it was busy. It was really busy. And so I literally waited over an hour in the car park outside the duty-free. And even then, I think that was the better move. I'm glad I did that because I think the wait might have been even longer if I hadn't. So, as you can see, there's a fair amount of traffic going into Canada at the moment, or coming up to Bellingham. I'm not sure if they're going into Canada or not, but quite a bit of traffic, and there's obviously quite a bit of traffic behind me here. Look at these forests, aren't they great? And somewhere along the line, we're going to go down a steep hill. A very steep hill. It's been a while since I've driven down here. January, right? Just realized, look at the trees. Oh, so pretty. I'm really taking this bit of video for those of you who maybe live in the south. I'm thinking about Louisiana, Laurie, and everybody else, that you probably don't get to see these fall trees quite the same way as we do. And I thought you might enjoy that for a change. And we're just so blessed that it's actually, we got some sunshine out, so that we've not only got the color of the trees, but we got the sun bouncing off the color of the trees, which makes it even better. I don't know, there's something about this forested area that smacks of the Pacific Northwest to me. So it was absolutely wonderful to go through, for once in my life, probably for the first time in 10 years, to go through the border and not have to stop and wait in line for another hour, and have them grill me and do all those things. Didn't have to have an iris scan or a fingerprinting or all the things that they have done to me for years. Look at the sun on that tree on the left there, isn't it beautiful? So it was just delightful. It really was. I mean, other than the wait to get that far, but actually physically going through the border was a breeze. And boy, am I sorry I waited so long to get a Canadian passport, or even to become a Canadian, because I could have been doing this for a long time, but I didn't. So as you can probably see, some of these trees are pretty old. They are pretty tall trees. Been going downhill quite some time, as you can probably notice. So somewhere along here there's a beautiful lake on the right hand side. Look at the trees up ahead there, aren't they beautiful colors? This is an added bonus. I didn't actually expect that we would get all these. And then you open up into this vista of all the forests in the far distance there, with all the colours of the trees in the near distance. It's just like, and we've also got some logging. There's the railway line going down, presumably all the way down to California and beyond. So I'm not going to rush it at all. I'm taking it very easy. I have no wish to rush. I have no need to rush. I'm going to be late, but everybody knows I'm running late, so they're not going to panic or get upset. They're just going to know I'm smart enough to let them know if I hit a problem, and which I already have done. Wow, and now we go even deeper down, and the trees are really taking over in terms of height. And color. I'm hoping you're enjoying this, and I know that some of you live in areas where you're probably getting this wonderful show of full colors anyway, but guys are always asking me to do these sort of things, so I thought today I would do it for you. Lots of love. Still going downhill. It's a long time we've been going downhill, guys. And then on the right hand side here, I think we're about to see the lake, so I'm just going to move. Yep, there's a beautiful lake there. Probably didn't get to see much of it. Maybe through the trees. Sun beating off the lake. Couldn't have planned it better if I tried. So maybe there was a reason why I was delayed at the border. It was just so that we could see all these beautiful colors. I don't even know if you guys can even hear me, but I hope you can. Anyway, so that was the bit I wanted to show you, and I'll catch up with you when I get down to Benji and Judy's. Bye for now.